Hello, and welcome to WaterWolf. This is a big one. We've done a lot of changes, and so I kind of want to talk to you a little bit about everything that we've changed. And I'll be honest, there's a lot. So, without further ado, welcome to City Hall. Welcome to the spawn point, and also welcome to the new version where everything wiggles, which is actually kind of cool. So, um, this is the spawn point, and what we're seeing here is the zero moment. Basically, when you land at WaterWolf, you're going to land on the token, and you're going to float in the air a little bit, and that's honestly kind of a display saying, hey, welcome to WaterWolf. You're landing into WaterWolf. And it's a silly thing, but it might as well make a deal out of where we spawn, right? So, let me get the world back to a default cam. Ba-dink, dink. There we are. So now, we have we moved our billboards into a more central location. And I brought a new map and board, a good old-fashioned logo. Oh, and also we had to throw a little bit of credit in there, right? Why not? Why not? But there's a lot of really cool things I want to show you, such as if you look in the background, you'll see we've created terrains and mountains because we want it to feel like it's a city in the mountains or a little town in the mountains, a little village in the mountains that you're secluded into, and the terrain absolutely adds that immersion. It's quite amazing. So what I want to share with you here is my favorite part. So let's head that way. I'll show you. One thing I wanted to make sure that makes this city a little different is the fact that every single building is interactable in some fashion. I want you to land in the world and feel like you're looking for something or you can actually do something because every city that I've seen so far in VR chat is just a boring city. You walk up to a building and you can't interact with it. That sucks. And so I want to change that. And by doing that, so what I did is I created kind of a relatively creative way to get into a building, and let's see if I can't show you how that's done. And it's quite simple. We just walk right in. Just walk in. So this is Wesley's bar. I haven't put a single texture in this place, but I did manage some lighting. And with Wesley's bar, I had to figure out how to get the pool tables working, and let's be honest, I absolutely did. So I absolutely got the pool tables working. I did. And so now, Wesley, your pool tables work, bud. And I put two of them down. And there's also a statistical board, like a stats board over here, but it's really just information saying the the pool table is actually working. It's arbitrary, and you'll look at it and go, why the hell do I even need this? Because you really don't. So I also added the bar, and I feel like the bar should come off of the tail of the pool table. So here's the pool table, and here's the bar. And here, I'll stop looking at me, and we'll start looking more relative here. So we have the two pool tables, and each pool table has its statistic engine. There's the bar, and they'll be at the back with the drink shelves and everything that you're asked for. I put a small stage, so if someone wants to step up and sing for the bar, they totally can. There's going to be a mirror section over there, and here's the front door. But now, I wanted to show you that there is a kind of a loft up there. And you come around the bar, and you see some stairs. And I need to fix that. Look at that, shadow hell. So anyway, you come upstairs and you have a loft. And I haven't spent any time with any type of texturing, like I said before. But we are in Wesley's bar. And this is quite an awesome place. I gotta say, Wesley, you're gonna love it here. So there's the downstairs, here's the bar. That'll be the back. And at some point, I'm gonna have a cellar, but we can't do anything basement or subterranean yet. And the logic is because I'll show you. Whoosh. We have Scientific Cat's map is the floor at the current moment. So right now, I'm on a terrain. The road is a terrain, and I need to create all these slicings and get rid of all this stuff that isn't the map. And the minute I get it all done, I turn the map on, and then I can start cutting holes in the floor. But I can't do that beforehand. And so the city is actually pretty cool. Wesley's Tavern, cold beer here. Walk right in, it says. And then we got mountains and some buildings. But my plan is to get every single building to do something. That's going to be the supermarket right next to Wesley's Bar. But all you got to do is just walk straight on in. So here's the door. And it says walk right in. So you just walk right in. Boof. And you come right into the bar. And these rooms are built right in. And it is my hope, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give you guys a little secret. I'm gonna make some spaces in this world. God, it feels like I'm going a million miles an hour with this new update. But I'll show you. So on the back of Wesley's Bar, there is a garage, and this is the only Easter egg I'm gonna show you. So right here, there's a garage, and if I go in here, there's this empty space behind the bar, and I'm gonna build a speakeasy in here so that way people can hide and hang out behind the bar, not just in the bar. But all of the buildings, every last one of them, are gonna have something like this. So there's gonna be tons of Easter eggs in this world. Everything is gonna be great. In fact, I think my biggest layer of excitement. God, I look so ridiculous. My biggest update, I think, is going to be doing something like this. Doesn't this look fun? What are we going to do in here? What am I going to do? Is it going to be a bank? I think so. So, it's a straight up skyscraper, right? And look how small I am in comparison to this thing. There's going to be a lot of floors on here. And as it currently stands, excuse me, as it currently stands, this world is only 23 megs. And we have a 200 meg threshold, and we want to try and be underneath it, but a lot of worlds that are less are around 140 to 150 if they're really good. So we've been running with low poly and been trying to make the most beauty as we can, but at the same time we want to be able to get as many people as we can to use this world. That's not our main goal, but our goal is to make a fun place for us, and other people should follow us. But in the matter of efficiency, let's try and make a world that's not a million gigs. And if, now this is a big if we do everything right, I should be able to enable the Oculus support and get this world into the Oculus, but there's no promises to that because the Oculus has a lot more limitations in it. I want to get there. I want to see if we can do it. I don't know if we can, but I'm gonna try. And so that's kind of where we're at. And so far, this world is pretty awesome. It really is. So I'd love you to come see it. Now I did do something. I did actually add something to the world, but it's not in the world. And it's an easy way to get to this world because right now this world's private, which means instances aren't available. Next week, this world will go private or will go public, so you can save it just like the original world I created. And that's because VR Chat has a limitation on how many worlds you can create per week. No big deal. It's just something we have to deal with. So Monday, we deploy it. You'll be able to use it. But that's not what I was about to say. I added a website domain to this world. WaterWolf.town. So instead of .com, it's .town. And it's a great domain. So you can use that to get into this world as we currently have it in closed beta. Just by clicking on the button, it'll get the invite link out there. So that's kind of where we are right now. And that's pretty much it. There's not much going on around the place. Everything you see right now is purely aesthetic. I've spent most of my time working on the bar, getting the mountains installed, and moving all of our constructional assets to their final home. So this town square is really just a good start. But I want to get it to where it's its permanency. And so we have the logo in place, we have the flags up on top, we have the banners and the maps, everything you would typically need in a VR chat. So now it's just getting people in here with things to do. And the only way that people are going to use this world is if it's filled with things to do and it's interesting. And as of right now, meh, it's not that interesting, even though it's incredibly interesting to us. So, at one step at a time, as it always is, we'll get it there, we'll figure it out, and we'll do some really cool stuff. But again, another sign off. You guys have a great night, because I know I will. See you later.